jams are also not unknown in the air, especially over busy hubs like London Heathrow or Frankfurt, but certainly not at Parchim International Airport. Don't worry if you haven't heard of it yet. Many of its closest neighbors weren't even aware of its existence. The former military airport in the eastern German state of Mecklenburg-Vorpommern has been pretty sleepy for the past 18 years since German reunification. However, its runway is long enough to handle the world's largest aircraft. That's how Jonathan Pang, a Chinese businessman, became interested in the airport. He bought it, renamed it, and he has really big plans. Parchim is to become the center for Chinese exports to Northern Europe and to Africa. We met Mr. Pang, the man who's raising employment hopes at the moment in the beleaguered eastern German hinterland.
Aircraft coming, yes.
One day, the small plane will give way to a steady stream of jumbo jets.
Yes. So, we, in the future, in the next 2 or 3 years, I think after 5 minutes one, there's no chance for us to drive on the runway. Yeah.
The next plane is small too, but Jonathan Pang's vision is gigantic. The big fuel trucks are already here for the larger planes that are about to land. The fire department chief here is also Pang's chauffeur. He says it's a good job and that Pang is a nice man.
This is not...
Jonathan Pang plans to turn this abandoned military airport near Parchim in the state of Mecklenburg into a hub for goods from China. The Chinese freight airlines will land here, unload, refuel, reload, and continue flying to various destinations, including Africa. Pang's idea fits China's strategy for Africa perfectly. He expects a go-ahead from the party leadership in Beijing in December. He owns another airport in Nigeria. People in quiet Mecklenburg look forward to the future when planes will be landing and taking off here. It means jobs for a depressed region, but that will take time. Pang invited many political VIPs to the opening celebration. The state premier of Germany's least populated state and the vice governor of China's most populated state. Contracts and airline pins were there for everyone. The only hitch was with the landing of the jumbo jet. It didn't arrive until later that night when everyone had already gone home.
For this airport, it's very important that we have a bond logistics center. In a bond logistics center, we have a bond warehouse, custom facilities, we have the import-export processing.
There will also be huge halls for assembling Chinese parts into finished products that will bear the label Made in Germany. At Germany's biggest logistics trade fair in Berlin, Pang meets his partners. They are impressed by his well-thought-out plan.
Okay, coffee for me, please. Coffee.
He knows what Beijing wants, and everyone listens to him.
Yes, where's he? I thought this area, it's not possible to...
Pang explains that China is beginning to show interest in environmental issues.
The way Mr. Pang presented that here and the contacts we have had with our Chinese colleagues, who are also on site to think things through, prove to us that China will play a crucial role in the future, in terms of both sales and production. We are now convinced that this is a way to bring business back to Germany and promote trade relations between China and the European market, and especially Germany.
The Chinese entrepreneur has already brought good fortune to some people in Parchim. This man, with a logistics business, is happy that Pang is bringing global trade out here to the provinces.
Whether it's Mr. Pang or some other Chinese, everyone knows China is an up-and-coming economic power. So I think this is a serious project backed up by plenty of clout.
At the rural district office, the authorities do everything for Pang. They've even given him an office where he works to get the freight coming. His first goal is to get China's Northwest airline to frequent the airport.
German president.
Oh yeah? Here in Parchim?
Yes, Parchim Airport.
German President Horst Köhler stopped here on the way to celebrating Unity Day in Schwerin.
Business needs time to grow. It's not so easy, but we already started.
If Jonathan Pang's plan works out, the people of Parchim may want to erect a monument to him. But so far, it's all still just plans.